Welcome to the Global Wilderness Survival Competition. Starting today, you will represent the state of Yanqiao. You will embark on a survival journey in the dangerous wildlands. The entire survival process will be broadcast live. The supplies you obtain may be randomly returned to your home country. Outstanding performance earns you points and intelligence rewards. Each contestant is assigned to different islands and regions. You won't encounter your fate for a short time. Your survival score account is updated in real time with other countries. If you suffer severe injury or face a crisis, your country can spend 5 survival points to request 1 emergency supply aid, once per month. Only available to contestants who have survived over 3 days. If you die, 20 points will be deducted. Contestants with fewer than 10 points are immediately eliminated. All resource return rights for the country will be suspended. 3 contestants will be selected to fill the vacancy. Note, the first week is the beginner phase. Beasts will not gather in packs. The wildlands are currently in autumn. Winter begins in 2 months. Each contestant receives a beginner gift pack. It contains 5 random items. Finally, good luck to you. Finally, no more of those disgusting nutrient sludges. 3 years ago, I transmigrated to this parallel world. Before I could even steady myself, disaster struck. The doomsday storm engulfed the entire globe. The earth turned to dust. Plant seeds lost their vitality. The oceans froze over. Though we had aid from above, many people were still trapped in hardship. I got lucky. A kind soul brought me into a shelter. I hid there for 3 whole years. I survived. But the food could only be described as pig slop, right before I was transported. I heard a rumor that food supplies were running out. With such a massive population, it was already a miracle the stored food lasted this long. The system had stored up full energy and was loading. Nice. My turn has finally come. All peers my age. I didn't want to crush them with my overwhelming advantage. Ladies and gentlemen, our contestant number 1, Suhan, seems to still be adjusting his state on the spot. But don't worry, everyone. Each country has 3 contestants. Our number 2, Lin Shui, and number 3, Ageng, are already ready. Great, with these supplies, our early survival is secured. Next, we just need to find a water source. Who? How could this happen? Contestant Lin Ju. This is the cruelty of wilderness survival. Contestant Lin Ju's supplies, though not great, actually landed right near the lone wolf's den. There was no time to react at all. Look, contestant number 3, Ageng, has already brought flint, rope, and fishing gear. He set out to find a safe water source. He has rich wilderness experience. As for contestant number 1, Suhan, the soldier system has finished loading. Congratulations, host, you've obtained the Grandmaster level. System notification. All actions taken by the host can be considered passive skills. As long as the host works hard enough, every skill can be upgraded to the divine level. Detected that the host is breathing. Congratulations, you've learned the passive skill, breathing. Breathing counts as a skill? Really? This isn't a cheat. Your passive skill, breathing, has been upgraded to LVR. You've received a buff, slightly increased stamina. From now on, I declare, this place shall be called Suhan's Entertainment World. I came, I saw, I conquer survival. Sorry, but you are the challengers. This Suhan contestant hasn't even opened the novice gift pack yet. Isn't he being a bit too optimistic? Ha ha ha, well done! These Yanqiao Kingdom people's luck has run out. Pass down the order. Strengthen outer reconnaissance. Yanqiao Kingdom's points are dropping. This is the perfect chance for us to probe their defenses. Ha ha ha, trouble is coming for Yanqiao Kingdom. Hurry and compete for their resources and Saiyan things. From now on, the greatest glory of the Eastern continent will surely belong to our Ji Kingdom. Alright, warm-up's over. Let me see what treasures there are. This setup is practically a godsend in the wilderness. A hand axe is an absolute god-tier tool. It can chop and split. The back can even be used as a hammer. That's some good luck. With this book, no need to fear poisonous herbs or snakes anymore. The most urgent thing now is clean water, and a place to stay long-term. If the temperature drops without shelter, people will freeze to death. You have learned the passive skill, stone throwing. Current level can increase hit rate. You have learned the passive skill, hiking. Current level, LV. Leveling up can slightly reduce stamina consumption, just as I thought. Professor Lee, is there any trick to throwing stones? This stone-throwing contestant Su is probably practicing his feel for it. I think everyone might not know. In the wild, if you have accurate throwing skills, how important that could be. It might be useless against large animals, but against rabbits, pheasants, and small animals like squirrels, stones are highly lethal. Professor, are you sure our contestant is practicing? Of course, the contestant is getting a feel for the stones. Damn it, I just wanted to calm everyone down. Why are these netizens actually arguing now? Could I really be ruined today? Bro, come on. I just said it casually and you actually did it. Lunch is sorted this afternoon. It was worth throwing stones for an hour. Detected contestant Suhan from Yanqiao country. Used stones to hunt a squirrel. Triggered the supply return mechanism. Congratulations. Yan Country has received 10,000 freshly killed squirrels. Notice, supplies have been randomly distributed to all shelters. Professor Lee. Did I hear that right? We got the supply return just like that? It really came back. The director just showed me the footage. The capital shelter received 700 more squirrels. There's meat. There's meat to eat. I haven't had fresh meat in 2.5 years. Who was it that just doubted me, Su Shen? Apologize right now. Anyone who slanders Su Shen doesn't get to eat squirrel meat. Professor Lee, you truly live up to your reputation as a guiding light of the industry. When everyone was doubting contestant Su Han, only you saw his true intent. Even seasoned wilderness survival experts skilled in throwing can't guarantee whether the feel of a stone suits them. Contestant Su Han seemed to be casually tossing stones for fun, but in reality he was getting used to them. So I'm certain that as long as he practices diligently, he'll definitely hunt down more prey. The people of Yanxiao are just lucky. Once our contestant hunts down the Beast King, you'll see the difference. Since the squirrel is so plump, its den must be hiding plenty of good treasures. It weighs about 6.5 pounds. Even after removing the shell, it'll leave 4 pounds. There are only 2 months left until winter. Once heavy snow seals the mountains and hunting becomes impossible, these will be life-saving emergency rations. Dear viewers, contestant Su Han actually found the squirrel's food cache by chopping down a tree. This reserve is an unexpected bonus. Details determine success or failure. It's autumn now. The squirrel is frantically hoarding food. Su Han not only has excellent survival skills, this cautiousness, which even Wei Wuchu would envy, is his greatest insurance for survival in the wild wasteland. Water that looks clean. If there's a dead beast upstream, drinking it could be fatal. He must check the source. The water source is fine, but boiling it first is still safer. Woodcraft experience increased. Detected that the host is making fire by friction. Congratulations, you have learned the skill, fire by friction. Your passive skill, fire by friction, has been upgraded to LV2. You have mastered some techniques. Fire by friction now has an extra 5% success rate. Your passive skill, fire by friction, has been upgraded to LV3. It worked, ha ha ha. Gosh, Su Hangxuan started the fire so quickly. That efficiency is way too high. Director, can you switch to the footage of Zaye and Laye, the 2-star contestants? Let me see what they're doing. Hey, my viewers. Did you all see that? This is a snail. It's very rich in protein. So I'm going to eat it. Laye, as a veteran survival expert. Without a source of fire, the only option is to eat raw meat and drink blood. In comparison, Suan not only has squirrel meat, but has also secured a stable fire source. In early survival, this is an absolute crushing advantage. What about those admirers who rushed to defect to outsiders? God Su has even gotten a fire going, while Master Lai can only swallow snails raw. How embarrassing. God Bei actually pulled out a lighter, the primitive man's tool of divine power for making fire by friction. What? Some people always think the moon is rounder elsewhere. Now it's time to wake up. It seems everyone has strong opinions on the contestants' performances. But what's undeniable is that contestant Su Han has firmly secured an absolute early advantage for Yanxiao Nation. Professor Lee, please give your assessment. How fast were our contestants at starting a fire? Very impressive. I wonder if everyone noticed. This contestant of ours, no matter what he does, is always prepared in advance. When he received his supplies, he already thought about making fire by friction. So on the way down the mountain, he not only practiced throwing, but also gathered the dry grass and suitable wooden boards for survival all in advance. Now I can hardly wait to see what comes next. What will contestant Su Han do next? He managed to start a fire in just a few minutes. He's definitely a master among masters. Just this one song alone. Even if Master Lai and Master Z came, it would be hard to do it this quickly. Our Yanxiao kingdom has hope. Wild animal organs easily carry bacteria. You can't just eat them carelessly. Better to keep them as trap bait or for fishing. The fire doesn't touch the pot directly. It also extends the pot's lifespan. Fragrant and delicious. Every bite is full of pine nut aroma. The meat has great chewiness. Building a shelter here. No, staying here is convenient for water, but food is too scarce. Once heavy snow seals the mountains, we can't rely on squirrels' nuts to get through winter. To survive long-term, the best place is by a lake, or along the coast. Not only can you fish, when salt runs out, you can extract sea salt. This is deer droppings. Fresh deer droppings. There are deer active near the creek. Deer hide can be made into clothes. Deer meat is edible. Deer sinew can also be used for bowstrings. As soon as I craft a bow and arrows, with the system's unlimited deer proficiency, in this wilderness, I'll be completely unbeatable. The tools aren't enough yet. Going through the bushes is just asking for trouble. Let's take the main road first, to scout the surroundings. Haha, I knew there'd be something here. Too bad there's no 10,000-fold return notification. 10,000 bass, Genge, what a waste. It's fine. As long as we're alive, there'll be more chances. Right on, keep it up, Genge! Surviving is what matters most. Detected. Neighboring contestant A-Tai has picked wild fruit. Received 10,000 unknown wild fruits. No 10,000-fold return. That's mine, don't take it. I don't want to eat that mush anymore. Let me have a bite. Don't even mention it. Someone's collapsed, move aside. This fruit is poisonous. The fruit we worked so hard to get is poisonous. Oh no, our contestant doesn't know the fruit is poisonous. Damn it, send a message quickly! But sir, sending a message costs some survival points. Still better than being eliminated. I was this close to being eliminated. The Qingzhen fruit skin carries a strong neurotoxin. Touching it paralyzes animals' limbs. Breathing becomes difficult. If the poison isn't neutralized within half an hour, they may be eliminated due to respiratory failure. Eating it directly causes nerve poisoning, and eventually sudden death. Remove the skin. After rinsing thoroughly with water, it's safe to eat. What a twisted fruit. This fruit's toxicity is insane. One touch and you're paralyzed. Don't eat it and you drop dead. This is a nightmare. Bing Bing, look at the comments. The Rainforest Kingdom contestants just picked this fruit, and they've already returned. Their side is in complete chaos now. Oh no, they didn't all touch that Qingzhen fruit, did they? Many of them came into direct contact with the skin. They need to isolate the poisoned immediately, and find antidote herbs as soon as possible. Otherwise, the consequences will be disastrous. Damn it. Why didn't we find out these fruits were poisonous sooner? The adult feed only just confirmed it. The square is now full of poisoned civilians. If we don't act now, there'll be a riot. Cut off the irrelevant live streams right away. Organize rinsing and isolation immediately. Triage treatment by zones. Have everyone wear gloves. No more direct contact with those fruits. The plants of this desolate realm are truly terrifying. They look like food, yet they can kill in an instant. After this incident, countries around the world should all understand one lesson. The desolate realm is fraught with dangers, without absolute certainty. Never casually touch any unfamiliar plant. That's the third one today. Hit rate holding steady at 30%. Not bad, I suppose. Damn, is he cheating? Even that hit the target. Dear viewers, contestant Suhan has once again struck a squirrel with a pebble. This is already the third one today. The first time could be called luck, but 3 consecutive hits. This is absolute skill and foresight. Suhan's control over force and trajectory has reached an astonishing level. It's actually a vast lake, a mountain beside the water. High terrain with good drainage. This is the place. In just one day's work, he has actually mastered 10 skills. It seems that surviving in this world, or even conquering it, is not impossible. The ecology of the wasteland realm is completely different from Blue Heart. Some seemingly non-toxic plants are actually lethal. The clear fruit I encountered today is a lesson. I must quickly memorize these basic facts. Detected that the host is falling asleep. Congratulations, you have learned the passive skill, Sleep. Sleep experience +1 notification. Raising your sleep level will effectively improve sleep quality, and you can fall asleep anytime, anywhere. Contestant Suhan finally rests. Trekking long distances during the day, and still finding time to study at night. His perseverance and self-discipline are truly admirable. In the wilderness, knowledge is life. The contestant from Watermelon Country died because he accidentally ate a poison similar to jelly fruit. His whole body broke out and he sacrificed his life. Suhan's cautious attitude is the true model of a survivor. Yes, in comparison, our contestant number 3, a gang, has also fallen asleep. But because of the occasional howling of beasts around him, he is sleeping very restlessly. I hope everyone can get through the night safely. The temperature is so low in the morning. Without a shelter, relying only on the campfire, it's easy to catch a cold. Today we've eaten and drunk our fill. We must start building the shelter immediately. Oh, there's actually a flock of wild ducks, mallard ducks. I've seen them on TV. They're alert, timid, and can fly. Catching them now would be harder than reaching the sky. We'll come back in the evening when they return. Even if we can't catch ducks, we can find duck eggs. For now, let's set up the home first. Damn, no wonder Sushan picked this place. The resources are so rich, I want to eat roast duck. Eating big chunks of wild duck is hard to catch. Besides, they can fly. You forgot about Sushan's super throwing skills. Even catching just one gives us 2 days of food. The duck fat can also be used for cooking, hey. Why did Sushan leave? Wild ducks lay eggs in autumn. He's not checking the duck eggs, they're a solid commodity. Sushan is really a college student. His movements are so smooth he's practically a professional lumberjack. If Bald Strong had this skill, those 2 bears would have been homeless long ago. Why is Sushan so professional at everything he does? 3 trees in 10 minutes. 36 trees all morning. At this efficiency, even Bald Strong would have to call him the master. Let's eat and drink our fill first. We'll work again in the afternoon. Oh wow, our luck today is amazing. Brothers! Heaven must have seen how tired we are today, and sent us a delivery directly. Today we're not eating squirrel. Let's improve our meals. Done. Detected that the host is moving forward. Congratulations, you've learned the passive skill moving forward. Moving forward can slightly reduce the sound your footsteps make while moving forward. The higher the level, the stronger the effect. Professor Lee, our contestant wants to catch a chicken to improve the meal. But if I remember correctly, a stone probably can't easily kill one, right? You're right. Knocking a chicken out with a stone is simply unrealistic. But I think contestant Sue definitely has another way. Let's wait and see. Go for it, God Sue. Catch it and we'll have meat. We'll have muscle too. A broken wooden stick to catch a chicken? Don't dream on. Fly away quick, Brother Chi. Don't get caught. Come on, Brother Chi. Got it. Wow. A live rooster caught. This is far more valuable than dead things. If we bring it back, we might be able to tame it. Oh my god, contestant Suhan actually caught a live rooster. Contestant Yengo detected. Suhan caught 1 live rooster. Material return mechanism triggered. Congratulations to Yanguo for obtaining 10,000 roosters, distributed randomly to all shelters. Chickens are omnivores. They can eat wild vegetables and insects. Although contestant Suhan has just solved his food problem. But as long as he builds a stable shelter and survives the harsh winter, raising a flock at home is definitely no problem. Damn Suhan. If he had this skill, why didn't he show it earlier yesterday? He definitely did it on purpose. We have fish to eat. Haha, we have fish to eat, buddy. I love eating fish the most. Finally, temporary migrants don't have priority allocation rights. These supplies must be sent to the core zone first. Don't worry, this is only temporary. Once the core zone is well fed, they'll naturally take care of us. Lai Ye is a man who can conquer the wild island. Once he catches a goat, we'll have lamb to eat soon. According to the rules of mukbang. At this point, I should say fans eat first. But since everyone also gets system returns, I'll skip that phrase. But how should I cook this chicken? Roasting it would make it dry. And I have no marinade. I might as well look for mushrooms in the woods. Let's make a chicken and mushroom stew. Lucky me. Found one right away. It's a Hewan mushroom. These usually only appear 2 to 3 days before rain, and rot quickly after the rain passes. Looks like heavy rain is coming within the next 2 or 3 days. I need to hurry. Taking shelter from rain in the wild can be deadly. Professor Lee, look. After Suhan put salt and water into the pot, he actually poured all the chicken blood from the chicken he just killed straight into it. What is he trying to make? You wouldn't understand this. Suhan is making a traditional delicacy from our region. Chicken blood tofu in wilderness survival. This not only replenishes salt and iron, but also adds another dish. He truly wastes nothing. The perfect chicken blood tofu is done. Though the conditions are crude and I can't heat oil in a wok, but this pot of chicken stewed with mushrooms and chicken blood is a proper luxury hot pot in the wild. It's smooth and tender on the palate. The flavor is fresh and savory. So delicious, this is the life. Full and satisfied. Time to get down to business. Winter is coming soon. I need to build a house that can keep warm. Phew, done. With this wooden shovel, the underground shelter can start construction. Detected the host is digging. Congratulations, you've learned the passive skill, digging. Upon upgrading, it can slightly reduce stamina consumption. Professor Lee, contestant Suhan, with just an axe alone, managed to make such a refined wooden shovel, and the foundation he's drawing out now looks out of the ordinary. Is he planning to build an underground shelter? That's right, Suhan's idea is very clever. Though it's autumn now, the bitter cold of winter is fatal to ordinary shelters. Only half of an underground building is exposed to the air, which greatly reduces heat loss. If he can finish building it, in winter he will fear nothing. Digging upgraded to L6. Each dig consumes 15% less stamina. Done in one step. Next, get the wood inside. Then we can slowly start building. But today is definitely not possible. I'll just wait until tomorrow. Looks like our other contestant is doing pretty well too. Finally stabilized. With a clean water source, survival is definitely not a problem. Let me check on the other contestants. Great fish. This is my life-saving food. What's going on? This is a survival game, not a wish-granting show. This old Z is eating this tonight. If he hadn't run fast, he'd probably be dead by now. Being able to eat a rat now is already a gift from heaven. The Wild Wasteland is not a TV show set. Experience matters a lot, but whether you can turn every step into capital for survival, that's the real difference. After seeing old Z's experience, everyone should better understand how impressive Suhan's progress is right now. In just 2 days, he secured food and water. He even dug the foundation and prepared the timber.
He has even started crafting tools.
Looking at the whole world, Suhan is absolutely one of a kind. Some contestants found caves as shelters. Sponsorships can't last long term. The cave entrance has no cover. If they meet a large beast, it's like catching a turtle in a jar. Resources are scarce, and going up and down the mountain drains energy. Those rats that Brother Z caught, have they been returned? Both rats have been returned. Now there are 100,000 rats running loose in the country. They're scurrying everywhere. 100,000 rats? How terrifying is that? Man, this is the consequence of blindly hyping others up. Let them keep praising Zia as an iron seat. Out, rats! They're all rats. Rats aren't even core supplies. Whoever wants to catch them can catch them. This is your food. Catch them or not, it's up to you. This is the price of your choice. On the first day, a large number of unlucky contestants died. The survivors are alive, but in terrible shape. Some people got lucky too. This fruit tree in Iron Wolf country is enough to last half a month. Watermelon fruit grabbed half a lamb. At least they won't lack meat short term, see that? This is the strength of our contestants. As long as you join the Peacock Kingdom family, you can obtain civilian status. Damn, the Peacock Kingdom is this strong. This is even more impressive than the Bale Iron Guard. Truly superhumans. You have to admit, they grew up adapting to harsh water sources. Their stomachs do have some resilience. They can even handle fuel distribution skillfully. Li Yunbo. Time to go check on those duck eggs. I'll burn my wood while I'm at it. He's looking for duck nests. If he can find them, there'll be duck eggs tomorrow morning. As for burning the wood, it's to preserve the wood driven into the ground, making it easier to build a long-term shelter. Too bad there's no time to fish now. Otherwise, rigging up a hook for night fishing wouldn't be bad either. There must be plenty of wild duck nests nearby. The system skill leveled up again. Night vision and tracking. Great, now finding traces will be much easier. I only wanted to find some duck eggs. Didn't expect an unexpected bonus. Tomorrow's meals are sorted. Detected Yanxiao Kingdom contestant Suhanchang's supplies. Lang Huang hunting wild ducks. Congratulations to Yanxiao Kingdom for obtaining 10,000 mallard ducks. Supplies have been distributed to all shelters. Given the contestant's outstanding performance, a special reward, 1 piece of local resource intelligence. Clay and so on. High-grade clay. With high-grade clay, it's like opening the door to the pottery era. Clay pots and clay pans, as long as you have clay. You can mold anything. Coming out tonight was truly the right call. Not only do we get meat to eat, we also got intel on high-grade clay. A double blessing. Professor Lee, the audience is all discussing the clay. Does this clay really matter that much? In wilderness survival, its value is immeasurable. With clay, you can make pottery, water jugs and clay jars, clay pots and such. They can elevate contestant Suhan's quality of life to a whole new level. With clay jars, he can store clean water and wild fruit, even make jam. Without these containers, preserving supplies long-term in the wild is nothing short of a pipe dream. This clay is the cornerstone for taking off. That much. I touched wild duck eggs for the first time. There are 8 in one nest. We're rich now. Contestant Suhan from Yanxiao Nation detected. Obtainable hatchable duck eggs acquired. Material quota triggered. Synchronized distribution mechanism activated. Congratulations, Yanxiao Nation has received 10,000 hatchable duck eggs. Supplies have been randomly distributed to all shelters. Contestant from Yanxiao Nation detected. Suhan has obtained hatchable duck eggs again. Congratulations, Yanxiao Nation has received another 10,000 hatchable duck eggs. Contestant Suhan from Yanxiao Nation detected. A third nest of hatchable duck eggs discovered. Over quota reward distribution triggered. Congratulations, Yanxiao Nation has received hatchable duck eggs. Total of 30,000 eggs. A new batch of duck eggs has arrived. Move them gently onto the incubation stone platform. Team leader, our shelter's constant temperature incubators are nowhere near enough. These are 30,000 live hatchable eggs. If they're not enough, build simple heated rooms manually right away. Also, immediately apply to the higher-ups to restart those abandoned industrial hatcheries. Once these wild ducks hatch, the people of our Yanxiao Nation will never lack meat or eggs again. Damn it, I'm a big star. Why do I have to suffer in a place like this? I'm so hungry. My feet are also cut by the rocks. This game is totally unfair. Stop whining, these are the fruits I picked today. Though the taste is a bit odd. But they can replenish fluids. This taste is disgusting. This isn't food for humans at all. Something's wrong. It's too quiet. Something is staring at me. Detected the host's awareness of danger from a killing intent. Congratulations, you've learned the skill danger perception. When targeted by a large beast or enemy, you will easily detect its presence. Interesting, as long as I keep dragging this out with him. My skill experience will keep rising. This is a great chance to farm experience. Danger perception experience +1. Danger perception experience +1. Congratulations. Host's danger perception has risen to LV2. Want to test patience with me? Let's see who cracks first. Looks like winter gloves have come to me. A beast is a beast. The more you run from these things, the fiercer they get. The best way is to wait for the moment it pounces and kill it in one strike, facing off against the enemy. Presence and experience +1. Present skill upgraded to LV2 effect. A chance to overpower the opponent with sheer aura, reducing their combat effectiveness. Don't do it, Godsu. Stay calm. If you get bitten, that's when you panic. The barbarian realm has no way to treat it. Aren't they just a few duck eggs? Let's not bother with them. Take a step back. Wait until we've made spears and bows, then we'll deal with him. Grey Wolf, go get him! Yanxiao Kingdom is doomed this time. Professor Li Suhan just did a whole day of heavy labor. His stamina is severely drained. And now it's the dead of night. The situation is way too unfavorable for him. Beasts have a natural visual advantage at night. Suhan's only remaining trump card now is the torch in his hand. He absolutely cannot afford any mistakes. Huh? Send the macaque to drown.
Yes, sir!
I win. Congratulations to Yanxiao Kingdom's contestant, Suhan, for successfully killing the large wild animal, the Grey Wolf. As the first contestant to kill a large wild animal, he will receive 10 survival points as a reward. The current survival points for Yanxiao Nation are 65. Congratulations to the Yanxiao Nation contestant for successfully killing the large wild animal, the Grey Wolf. Oh my god. The Yanxiao Nation contestant is actually this capable. This is real. How did he do it? Especially at night. Did he use a trap? Heitzi, speak up, Wilderness War God! He defeated contestant Suhan and completed the counter kill. This is simply a miracle. The savior of Yanxiao Nation has arrived. We are saved. Suhan, he is the hero of our Yanxiao Nation. Can't sleep, the fire went out, the smell of blood will attract wild beasts again. I'd really be done for here. First, send the duck eggs and wild ducks back. Then come back to skin the wolf. The wolf pelt can't be traded. Winter only has 2 months left without protective clothing. I'd get frostbite just going outside. Good thing there were no thieves. Otherwise, the wolf I worked so hard to hunt. If it got stolen, I'd definitely be cursing you. Tonight's haul was worth it. Definitely worth it. I don't ask for much. Just let me sleep peacefully for one night. Sleep well, Godsu. We'll stand guard for you, though we can't do much. But we're with you. Tomorrow we'll find a way to reach him. Good work, Godsu. Stay safe. Skinning is a delicate craft. If I tear it even a little, when I make pants out of it later, the winter wind will get in. My God, half an hour. With just a crude hand axe, contestant Suhan completely skinned a wolf in one piece. That speed and technique are simply breathtaking. It's not just speed. It's the ultimate mastery of force and structure. The ancients spoke of Butcher Ding carving an ox. I'd say Suhan's butchering skill here has reached the master level of sheer perfection. There's a full 7 jin of fat. Plant-based fat isn't enough, but mixing wolf fat with duck fat is enough to produce a top-grade soft leather. Save the other half for after the shelter is built. It'll be just right for making an oil lamp. Always burning a campfire wastes firewood. And indoors, it can easily cause carbon monoxide poisoning. With an oil lamp, doing crafts at night will be much more convenient from now on. Brothers, today we officially start building the shelter. Hopefully we can get the roof on by evening. The rest is up to time. Smells so good. Sushen, you're tormenting people again. Why did I have to open the live stream during mealtime? Mom, Professor Lee, next time buy a phone that can transmit smells. It seems Suhan's lunch isn't just hearty. The aroma is quite tempting indeed. Look at the comments. The viewers are almost drooling, haha, after intense labor in the wild. Being able to eat a meal high in protein and high in fat like this clay-baked wild duck not only quickly restores your strength, it's also a huge release of mental stress. Suhan isn't just a survival expert. He's also a wise man who knows how to enjoy life. I'm full, that's it for lunch. We'll eat the wolf meat tonight. Hey fans, the upcoming scene might be a bit bloody and disgusting. I suggest the kids close their eyes. Scrub-a-dub, oh, ding! Host detected rubbing animal hide. Congratulations, you've learned the tanning skill. The higher your level, the easier and more efficient it is to process hides. Done. Next, just spare a moment each day to rub it. In at most 3 weeks, you can craft a full set of warm gear from it. Dear viewers, you may not know how important tanning hides is. It's autumn now. But once winter hits, without cold weather clothing, contestants can't even step outside. Contestant Suhan knows how to tan hides. That means he can use this wolf pelt to make boots, gloves, and even half a pair of pants. In other words, while contestants from other countries are freezing, contestant Suhan will already be in his warm gear, ignoring the harsh winter entirely. Haha, exactly. If you can't tan hides, even a beast is wasted. Contestant Suhan's survival wisdom is already leading the whole world. Is there any way to get our contestant to limit this guy's progress? If we let him keep developing like this, Yan, the Xiao Kingdom might eventually surpass all our factions. Sorry, the grand survival game has just begun. The contestants are spread too wide. We simply cannot locate the position of the Xiao Kingdom's contestant. Congratulations, host, on learning the new skill, Construction Level 1. Effect: when building any structure, reduces error rate by 5%, increases construction efficiency. The system really delivers. Level 1 already reduces stamina. Looks like I can save some effort today. Lord of Guanzhong is here.
Dear audience,
In just a few hours since 3 p.m., all 4 walls are completed. This efficiency is simply unbelievable. This is the prototype of a bunker. Brother Lai is still looking for a cave. Our Godsu is about to move into a mansion. Your construction skill has broken through to LV5. Effect: reduces stamina by 10% during construction. Gable roofs waste too much material. Single slope roofs are simple to build, and they're sturdy enough against rain. Let's go with a purlin structure, so it won't get blown off by strong winds. Look, this guy built such a nice house with just 1 axe. Such a good house. This is my future home. No rush on the ground for now. I still need to build a northern heated kang inside. When winter truly comes, relying only on the floor won't hold up. The priority is making steps in waterproofing. It'll also make getting in and out easier. Otherwise, it's all mud when it rains, and water could easily get into the house. Well, a little rain won't make much difference anyway. Let's rest early today. It got dark so fast. Stop blowing. If you keep going, I can't hold on anymore. Good thing we found the cave. Those without shelter are in big trouble tonight. Damn it. Why did I have to join this global wilderness survival competition? I don't want to be here. My backpack is gone. My supplies. It's over. Everything's ruined. This guy won't clear the leaves from the deep ditch. Compared to the contestants from Yanxiao country, our contestants have absolutely no common sense. Dear viewers, please don't be too upset. We've just decided to spend 5 survival points to help the contestant through this crisis. Due to contestant Hairui, your country will spend 5 survival points to get back the beginner items you lost. Your current survival points are 45. Yes, thank you. I'm really so grateful to you all. I swear this time I will live well for sure. Even though it's sunny right now, plants' habits never lie. I must waterproof the roof today. Heavy rain is coming soon. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4. Detected. Host is warming up with exercise. Congratulations, you have learned the skill, exercise. Exercise can strengthen muscle power, improve heart and lung function, increase joint flexibility. Check in continuously for a week or a month, and your physical fitness will greatly improve. Note, daily exercise time must not be less than half an hour. Even though a sudden task appeared, daily check-ins can still boost your physique further. I really underestimated my golden finger. I'll have to develop it even more from now on. If my physique can grow without limit, could I knock down a cow with one punch? In this wild wasteland, beasts and rivals would be a piece of cake. It seems our contestant Suhan is in a very relaxed mood. Early in the morning, out in the wilderness, doing the 8th set of broadcast gymnastics. This truly brings back countless people's youthful memories. This isn't just relaxing exercise, it quickly awakens your body's functions. Even in the harsh wilderness, maintaining good physical condition is the cornerstone of survival. Every step Suhan takes is full of meaning. Eating meat every single meal is getting a bit tiring. If only I could steam some pickled vegetables and chili right now, without oil felt and cement. Tree bark is the best roofing tile, but first I need to mix mud with straw. Lay down the first base layer, otherwise the bark won't stay on. This masonry skill, dorm leader, were you a bricklayer before? That trowel and scrape is textbook level work. Thinking about it, there's still quite a lot to do. I need to make hemp rope soon, for sewing clothes and storage. Securing furniture, replacing fishing line for lamp wicks. Even the long hair and traps can use it. Before the rain comes, bring back some stones or useful resources, and scout the path around here. Wild onions are hard to mistake. These are definitely wild onions. Such a huge patch. Totally worth it. Found this huge patch of wild onions right after stepping out. Su Shen, you've figured it out. Mom, we finally have brand new spices. If we make a white-cut chicken with scallion dip, it would be irresistibly fragrant. Dear viewers, scallions aren't just for seasoning. They also remove fishy smells. In the current salt-scarce nation, this patch of wild scallions is incredibly valuable. Suhan didn't pull them all out at once. He picked the flower buds first. The seeds inside the flowers can be left to keep reproducing. He brought the soil home and planted them at the doorstep. From now on, getting scallions will be easy. Suhan's wild scallion harvest triggered a return. All 100,000 wild scallions were returned to Yanxiao territory. 100,000 wild scallions with seeds. Love you, Su Chen. At this rate, within a year, our Yanxiao nation will be the strongest in the new era. Here it comes again. Now we'll have scallions to eat too. Thank you, Su the God. If I'd known the West had such rich resources, I would have come over on day 1. Oh no, it's about to rain. Viewers, a sudden downpour has hit. It's a huge test for all contestants. Bear Grylls' quarantine shelter isn't built yet. Now he can only shiver in a tree hollow, hungry and cold. Damn you, why do you torment me? I'll win, just to show you. I'm sorry, heavens. I shouldn't have spoken recklessly. Please forgive me for my ignorant words. I beg you. Ha ha ha, I can't stop laughing. This contestant looks so ridiculous. Watch Su Chen's stream to learn skills. Watch other contestants' streams for what not to do. My matches are all wet and gone. What do I do now? Looks like this is his limit. What can a shut-in who reads comics do? But if he gets eliminated, we'll be deducted 20 survival points again. Damn it, this guy doesn't even have matches now. How is he supposed to survive in the yellow barbarian realm from now on? Lord Buddha. Now is not the time to be angry. If this downpour lasts more than 3 hours, he's in danger of dying from hypothermia at any moment. Should we sacrifice some of our survival points? To help him get through this crisis? The previous contestant was already eliminated. If we lose another contestant, we're done for completely. Forget it, let's sacrifice the survival points. But we absolutely can't let him waste our resources. He must pay a price. Special Wild Army. We sacrificed our survival foundation this time to save you. I hope you can use this as a foundation and make contributions to the Great Liberation Kingdom. Hi, I understand. I will never let you down. This month's support opportunities have been used up. Also, your sister is waiting for your triumphant return at the Kyoto shelter. You wouldn't want to disappoint her, would you? Professor Lee. This smile from the Jai Kingdom contestant is truly unusual. Hearing that his family is waiting for him, he would only show this expression. This is absolutely not the joy of surviving a disaster. This man is extremely cunning. He's probably deliberately draining G Kingdom's survival points. There must be some unknown conspiracy brewing behind this. However, let's turn our attention back to the Yan Kingdom livestream. On rainy days, you can't go outside. Perfect timing to turn these wooden planks into a table and chairs. Carpentry skill increased to LV13. Greatly improved proficiency. Efficiency increased by 20% in focus state. Tabletop done. Next up is the chair. Oh my god, our country's contestant is still getting rained on. He's already starting to enjoy life. Is this really a survival game? He must be cheating. Dear viewers, as Suhan's brilliant performance is being broadcast, our livestream's online viewer count has already surpassed 1 billion. This is a dimensionality reduction strike of true strength. Contestants from other countries are still starving and freezing in the wilderness, while Suhan has already started enjoying life. The gap is like an entire era. The stuff isn't bad. It's just a bit hard on the butt. Once I get some animal hide to pat it with, it'll be comfortable. Why zoom in? I regret it, but I'll suffer rather than admit it. Even the air here is fresh. What are you people being so arrogant about? It's all because of you, Huang-kun, and your bragging. That's why I dragged my whole family here. And what's the result? They can't even build a shelter to keep out the rain. Right, if I hadn't listened to your nonsense, I'd be eating grouse in Yanxiaoguo right now. I could even be eating roast duck. You owe us our lives back. The second layer of bark held up. The waterproofing issue is solved. All that's left is a second round of reinforcement. Then we can rest easy. Smells good. This meat is just about done stewing. Time to eat. Delicious, it's so delicious. Adding wild chives really makes a difference. The duck eggs are all gone. The wolf meat won't last long either. The rain has just stopped. Today I need to head east to find some mushrooms and duck eggs. In the afternoon I'll head west to trade. Are there any new spices and herbs? Professor, do you not feel like our contestant Suhan has gotten a bit chubbier lately? With his standard of living, wolf meat at every meal. It's only natural he's a bit rounder. Too late to run. Level 16 throwing skill isn't just for show. Last night he stayed up late and Kabag hurled stones wildly. Within 15 meters, 45%. Within 7 meters, his headshot rate is 90%. The harsh winter is coming. These ducks will fly away in a few days. If we don't catch enough today, there won't be any left to eat later. Geez, is this guy cheating? What did this person do, heavens? One stone took down a duck. Is that a revolver in his hand? Salt Country contestant Suhan successfully caught 3 wild ducks, 10,000 fresh wild ducks in exchange with Kufa, placed in the Salt Country safe zone. Triggered 10,000-fold return, 30,000 wild duck eggs, delivered to the Salt Country safe zone. What a bountiful harvest. If we can't find eggs later, let's go pick some mushrooms in the woods to stew duck soup. Wow, opening a blind box and hitting treasure. A super big spicy stick. Wait, no. Those colorful patterns are actually the warrior flower viper. This thing is a great tonic. The encyclopedia clearly states, after treatment, snake gall improves eyesight and strengthens the body. The snake meat is incredibly delicious. We really scored something good this time. Professor Lee, that snake looks highly venomous. Why isn't contestant Suhan backing off? He seems to want to catch it. Luckily, Suhan has been using a wooden stick to probe the way. If he were as reckless as some foreign contestants and touched it with his hand, he'd be dead by now. But this is extremely dangerous. The warrior flower viper is highly toxic. How can he call it a great tonic? This is too risky. The warrior flower viper. 3 milligrams of venom can kill a cow. He must strike with one fatal blow. There can't be any slight deviation. Come on, stay calm. First, locate the position of the tongue. Absolutely must not puncture the snake gall. So it just swallowed a wild egg or a duckling? And is digesting it. No wonder it stayed so still. Heaven is on my side. Brothers, the plan has changed. This morning, we're having snake meat. Congratulations to contestant Yan Xiaoguo for successfully killing the ultra-rare species, the warrior flower viper. As the first contestant to kill an ultra-rare species, you will receive 10 survival points as a reward. You all might not know why I'm so happy to have run into this snake. Actually, the answer is simple. The warrior flower viper has 5 snake eggs inside its body. If prepared and taken according to the encyclopedia method, it can enhance your physical fitness. It also improves your eyesight. It has been detected that contestant Su Han from Yanqiao country hunted the ultra-rare species, the warrior flower viper. The material return mechanism has been triggered. Congratulations to Yan Xiaoguo for obtaining 10,000 warrior flower vipers. So this isn't a venomous snake, but a super tonic that can change combat power. Thanks for the help, Pitfall Trap. Swallow it down and keep this under wraps. Keep all the snake gallbladders safe. This isn't ordinary material. If used for the rescue teams, the patrol teams, and the medical task force, the Yanqiao country's field operation capability would be greatly boosted. Register and record all the snake gallbladders. No one may approach without approval. Understood. Guard the warehouse gate strictly. This snakeskin is a fine treasure. Once processed, it can make water flasks and storage pouches. We can't let it go to waste. It's safer to eat it after processing. The 50 flower carries a special toxin. It can kill parasites, but caution is still warranted. Why don't I feel anything at all? What about the promised physique boost? Forget it, it's not quicklime after all. There must be a digestion process. We searched for an hour. Not even a single duck egg in sight. It seems those wild ducks got startled and completely scattered away. A loss may turn out to be a gain. So many fresh mushrooms. We can stew a pot for lunch today. A delicious snake and mushroom soup. Quite a good harvest. Too bad the system's 10,000-fold return didn't trigger this time. Still, it's enough to give everyone back in reality a real treat. What a blessing. Whoa! The physique enhancement mentioned in the encyclopedia is starting to take effect. Indeed, much more comfortable now. Contestant Suhan's face is really red. His body temperature is probably over 38 degrees. Is he really okay? If it were an ordinary fever, it would be dangerous. But Suhan is cooling down in the lake water now, and he confirmed the encyclopedia's notice. We still need to observe closely. Everyone, don't panic too much. Bing Bing, have you noticed? Contestant Suhan's muscle definition has changed. Yes, Professor Lee. You mean, this is a picture of Suhan bare-chested from that day, and this is his current state. You can see his muscles have clearly increased a bit, but it's not a physique forced into shape by taking supplements. Really, Professor? Could this be the effect of the warrior's snake gall? I think that's right. Contestant Suhan's body heat just now should be the desolate realm. The snake gall's special medicinal effect is transforming his body. No wonder it's called an ultra-rare species. A snake gall with such miraculous effects. Truly extraordinary. Snake gall has this effect too? Damn that physique. In the past, I wouldn't have dared to imagine it. Oh no, my snake meat. Oh, that was close. If I broke this only pot, then I wouldn't even have hot water to drink. Chewy texture. Sweet and juicy. Who knew venomous snake meat could be this fragrant? I've heard people say eating snake meat is addictive. So it's true after all. My hearing is too sharp. While the weather is good, continue exploring the river channel to the west. Still no results. Haha, whatever I lack comes right to me. My vitamin supply for the whole winter is secured. Everyone, don't underestimate these little berries. Their vitamin C content is over 100 times that of fresh oranges. Whether eaten directly, brewed as tea, or made into jam, they're top tier. Why does the contestant from Country Yan always find good stuff? God really favors him too much. This isn't fair. Shit. Is he here to survive or on vacation? Can a bear just come and teach this arrogant jerk a lesson? What now, did they get you all riled up again? The map drops supplies randomly. If you want them, let your contestants go pick them. Almost forgot your contestants can't even fill their stomachs. And can't even take a dump. Supplies are everywhere. If you don't have time to search, who's to blame? If you lack skill, don't blame God. Foreign viewers, stop yapping here. We call this karma coming full circle. Su Han encountered wolves again. This time was different. He was well fed and well rested. His physical condition had also improved. His status was almost maxed out. He was just looking for a way to burn off his excess energy. He could finally finish his cold-proof pants now. My pants, don't run away. Holy crap, guys! Wolfskin pants just delivered themselves to me. I bet with Su Shen's current condition, he could take that beast down with just his fists. Guys, I can't stop laughing. Su Shen's pants ran off. Haha, Wolf, I know you want the pants. But I don't want to become those pants mouth. You'd even jump into the river just to avoid becoming pants. This wolf is way too smart. It even knows how to turn corners. It escaped by jumping into the river. Anyone can sprint in a straight line. Turning fast is what really counts. Forget it. I'll let you off this time. Jumping into the water in this freezing weather would kill you. By the time you strip off your clothes, it'd be long gone. Looks like my wolfskin pants will have to wait a while longer. This is sheep tendon. Its scientific name is Jui. It's high yield and full of good stuff. Too bad I don't have enough salt. Otherwise, I could make some pickled vegetables. 1 piece, 2 pieces. There are actually 30 pieces in total. That's at least 12 pounds of it. Detected. Contestant Su Han harvested 12 pounds of sheep tendon, triggering 10,000x return. 4 rounds of strict sales obtained 40,000 pounds of sheep tendon. Plus dandelions and bracken ferns. This is the king of wild vegetables, dragon claw fern. Although most of them are dormant in autumn, but it's still enough for me to eat for 2 days. After 3 hours of hard work, I've finally stripped this mountain forest bare. Over 10 pounds of blueberries, 12 pounds of sheep glue and wild vegetables. The days ahead will be wonderful. Before I knew it, I've already accumulated 19 skills. These 3 years weren't wasted after all. And this one, level 77, beast-like presence, 30% chance to intimidate wolves, reduces combat effectiveness of creatures below wolf level. I see, no wonder. That wolf earlier, the moment it saw me, didn't even dare test me and just ran away in fright. But if this aura keeps radiating outward, how will I hunt in the future? Before I even get close, those keen-sensed beasts would probably have already fled without a trace. Having a skill proficiency that's too high actually becomes a problem too. System, come out, ding! Host, I'm here. How may I assist you? System. All my passive skills, like aura and stealth, can it be manually deactivated? For your safety, host, all passive skills in their initial state are set to activate automatically. If you have special needs, you can silently recite deactivate skill name in your mind. This will temporarily disable that passive skill. I see. So that's how it works. Deactivate the aura skill. Otherwise, with the aura always active, the advanced skill becomes completely useless. The two simply can't work together. Now, I can finally prepare for tomorrow's hunt with peace of mind. If I could build a raft, exploring the plains and valleys would be much easier. The eastern mountains are tall and full of beasts. Not worth the effort. But winter is coming soon. Even if I built a raft, it wouldn't be of use. I need to prepare for winter first. These reeds are quite useful. They can cover roofs and make windbreak walls. I can also weave a fish trap to catch fish. They're basically a budget version of bamboo. Finally, I have a place to settle down. Detected host is engaging in craftsmanship. Congratulations, you've acquired a new passive skill, craftsmanship. Right now, efficiency and results will keep improving with practice. Handicraft experience +1. Handicraft experience +1. My god, Professor Lee, did you see that? Su Han's hand speed! I only took a sip of water, and a pile of weeds turned into a fine fish basket. Incredible skill. This is no ordinary weaving. His fingers, coordination, and rhythm have reached master level, making a fish basket out of reeds to catch fish. This is way more advanced than sitting by the river fishing all day. Too much, my eyes get it. But my hands don't. His hand speed is faster than my great-grandpa's. I thought Su Shen was going to use reeds as windbreak, but he went straight into aquaculture. Ha ha ha, Su Shen is amazing, this is unfair. Our country's contestant is still freezing by the river fishing, while Yanxiao's contestant is already using industrial thinking to crush the competition. Done. I'll stuff duck bones and stuff in later. Then it can go in the water. Too bad there's no garlic. Humans can't eat it, but for the fish in the lake, it's a super feast.
鸡大餐。
This is the spot. More water plants mean more fish. Back in the countryside, spots like this were fought over. From now on, check once each morning and evening. Just add some bones and scraps occasionally. But before heading back, let's take a bath. The lake water is cold, but this body can handle it. Forget the oil jug. With this time, brew a cup of rosehip tea. Isn't eating blueberries and reading a book better? At worst, I could weave a few fish traps. Brothers, we've got fish to eat today. Oh my god, our Lord Lai. Yesterday I caught a 2-pound fish with a spear. I even thought he was impressive. But compared to Su Han, he's far off. These fish must total 5 pounds. A full 5 pounds of fish, plus over a dozen big shrimp. Wow, a luxurious feast. Our donghua also has the technique of weaving fish traps. We strongly demand credit for it. They caught this many fish with just some reeds. Can we have the self-driving contestants do the same? I propose we immediately spend survival points to notify Ami. There's also a large patch of reeds nearby. Just imitate Yanqiao's fish trap weaving. We can get a huge haul of fish too. Humph, I refuse. The prerequisite is that he knows how to do handicrafts. As far as I know, Ami can't even sew clothes. You expect him to weave reeds into a fish basket? That's purely wasting survival points. Today my goal is to pick wild fruits and craft tools. Ellie, trust Daddy. I will definitely survive and live on. Yanxiao Kingdom contestant Su Han successfully caught tilapia, crucian carp, and freshwater shrimp. Triggered 5 times of 10,000x material return. Catching this much right at dawn. He must have used a tool called a fish basket. Truly enviable. Technology is always the primary productive force. So fresh, so fresh. No muddy taste at all. This crucian carp. It actually feels like I'm eating sea bass. Since the fish basket works this well, I need to make a few more. As long as food is sufficient. I can free up time to build a stove. Autumn is getting colder day by day. Without a stove, I won't survive it. Ding! Daily radio calisthenics check-in successful. Physique attribute slightly improved. It's a bit cold, but being able to eat your fill in the wild is a blessing. Softening the fibers will take a week or two. If only I had a big pot to boil them directly. We need to get the traps ready soon. Otherwise, everything will be slow and sluggish. All right, that's it for today. Let's go check on the morning fish dragons. Time for dinner. Holy crap. Are the fish in this lake lining up to be caught? So many of them. Sushen is amazing. From now on, just relying on these fish dragons. We'll never worry about food or drink for a lifetime. Guys, take a look at what this is. We're in for a treat tonight, damn. A big spicy stick? No, it's a yellow eel. This must be over 40 centimeters. A great tonic. Sushen's luck is unmatched, even though the 10,000-fold return wasn't triggered. This meal will definitely be a feast. Tonight, wild yellow eels stewed with fish soup. Phew, the aroma of this stir-fry is truly intense. Folks, stir-fried tastes completely different. I've been craving this so much. I'll dig in first, Professor Lee. From now on, when we host the show's meal times, we should avoid Su Han's dining hours. Looking at his stir-fried yellow eel, and then looking at my bowl of mush. The contrast is just too big. Yeah, being able to eat stir-fry in the wild is practically a divine life. But I see Su Han. The contestants have already started weaving reeds after their meal. This is likely for the shelter they'll need later, to prepare for warmth. Professor, come look at this. Contestant Su Han is already playing around this early in the morning. What is he doing? If I'm not mistaken, he's firing clay bricks. Clay bricks have extremely low costs. They don't require high-quality clay. Back in the 1970s, rural areas in the north couldn't afford red bricks, so they used these clay bricks to build heated beds and chimneys. Heated beds, you mean? He's going to build himself a heated bed to ward off the cold. Exactly. The tactics room was discussing yesterday whether to give him off-site technical guidance. Little did we know, contestant Suhan had already planned it all out himself. First, he uses clay bricks to practice and improve his skill. Once he builds the chimney and heated bed, he'll fully step into the industrial age. This survival wisdom is pure genius. Well, let's just save ourselves the worry. He's already figured it all out. This is probably what genius looks like. We're still sweating over him, and he's already planned out the next step of industrialization. The system detects the host is making clay bricks, triggering and upgrading the skill, brickmaking. The small fire needs 6 hours to preheat. While there's time, let's reinforce the walls against wind and cold. Going back and forth for water is too troublesome. Once this batch of bricks is fired, I need to make a clay pot first. Alright, leave the rest to time. See you tomorrow, guys. Dear viewers, contestant Suhan's progress is truly astonishing. While contestants from other countries are still starving and struggling to find temporary shelter, contestant Suhan not only lives in a sturdy bunker, he's even started firing mud bricks. That's right, air-dried mud bricks are labor-saving. But if it rains, all the effort is wasted. Suhan chose to fire them directly. It seems tedious, but in reality, it's the most stable and efficient method. I'm looking forward to his next clever creation. That will definitely be a display of craftsmanship and more. I didn't expect it to succeed on the first try. Mission accomplished. The heating problem is completely solved. Eating fish every day. My mouth is getting bored of the taste. Tomorrow, I need to go to the eastern foothills to catch some meat for a change. Ugh, if that wolf hadn't been so cowardly and run away that day, would I be drinking fish soup every day? Tonight I want to sleep on a warm heated bed. I need to dry out all the clay on this bed first. Oh, so quickly past the beginner stage. I didn't expect the wilderness survival game to have quests. The rewards look pretty good. Random intel can reveal parts of the map. Physical rewards have no expiration date. That's convenient. It'll be handy for future trips. Anyone who draws something like that would probably lose it. But for contestants skilled at using biofuel, it might still come in handy. Damn, our contestant just settled down. And the difficulty spikes immediately. I strongly suspect this points-based survival game is trying to kill us. Why did the beginner phase end so fast? Shouldn't we get more time to develop? This is unfair. I want to protest. Can you all stop arguing? This might be a turning point. Look, tasks appear every week. As long as they're completed, our contestant can earn rewards. Even getting physical items is great, right? Turning point, my ass. Elder Sukan, have you ever thought, what if the task is to kill a bear? What the heck is this walking bear tribe joining thing? Don't let my Appa run into it, okay? Look, Choi Guang's live stream is in trouble. He ran into a bear. Run! No, don't run! Bears will chase you. Ugh, Appa just caught a plump grouse a moment ago. Could the smell of blood have attracted the bear? Please don't let anything happen to Choi Guang and Appa. What the? Who's blocking my path? Damn it, do you believe I'll call 500 bodyguards in minutes to get you out of here? The score announcement just said, a poor pig has joined this world. No, no, no! We can see, after contestant Choi Guang-hyuk encountered a brown bear, he adopted a very peculiar disguise method. The audience is quite excited about this, huh? Though the method is a bit hard to describe, it did, to some extent, mask his human scent. But But this will probably become the most embarrassing moment in score game history. Damn it, if only I had a hunting weapon. I'd take off like Zhuge Liang. This week's mission is hunting. All contestants must gather 32 hunting points within 4 days. Small fish and shrimp, 0.5 to 1 point. Regular fish and poultry, 2 points. Large game, 20 points. Large beasts, 40 points. Ferocious beast, 100 points. Low-level prey of the same type can accumulate up to 16 points. Killing a ferocious beast grants a special title. The points leaderboard has been released. The top 15 will receive rewards. First place gets an extra reward. Those with insufficient points at the end of the task will lose 3 points. This task is really hard. Also, low-level prey of the same type can only accumulate up to 16 points. This means just fishing or something won't be enough to complete this task. This truly tests every contestant's abilities, though it's difficult. The rewards are also very generous. For Su Han, 32 points may not be that hard. I'm more looking forward to what stunning performance he'll deliver in these 4 days. 32 points? That might not be hard for me. I can catch fish in the river. First, accumulate 16 points. I'll need to plan the remaining 16 points carefully. The easiest to get are squirrels and rabbits. They give few points, but traps can catch them. Next are creatures like wolves and the like. This bed really makes one not want to get up. Now's not the time to lie around. Not a single thing that needs doing can be skipped. Hunting, huh? It's not that hard. The problem is I have no bow and arrows. Hunting fierce beasts would take some effort. But bagging a few wolves should be no problem. I just don't know what the extra reward for first place is. Small animals give too few points. Can be ruled out entirely. I'll need to make some weapons and scout the mountains later. However, the fish in the fish basket should give points too, right? Let's see first. Notification. You caught a palm-sized small fish. Earned 0.5 points. What? There's even 0.5 points? They really won't let me have any advantage. Everyone look. Contestant Suhan has scored 16 points with the fish basket. Currently ranked first. Other contestants are starting to pick up the pace too. The contestant from the neighboring country seems to have caught something in the mud. First place, Suhan with 16 points. Help, shoot it! Ding caught a dangerous reptile. Got 2 points. Though it was thrilling, I still managed to get 2 points. This points competition is a huge change for everyone. Everyone's starting to take risky moves now. Hey look, just woke up and already got a reward. Ding earned 4 points. This time I'm going to properly compete with that Yanxiao Kingdom contestant for the championship. I'll make him understand who the true master of the wild is. How is this possible? I'm only ranked 126th. 20 points for Burner. That guy actually managed in such a short time to hunt down a large creature. Cool, I bet right now, a lot of people must be in my live stream. You must all be curious how I did it. It's simple. I left at 3 a.m. last night, hid in the grass, and waited a full 4 hours. Praise the wilds, this lamb is absolutely delicious. By the way, let me tell you all, this championship belongs to me. So this contestant never rested the whole night. That willpower is truly incredible. The autumn night is so cold. He actually lay in ambush for 4 hours. That's incredibly tough, not just for the Northern Patrol Kingdom. Many contestants get up in the middle of the night to save time. Working at night brings high rewards, but also high risks. If you end up like Kui Guangshe yesterday, meeting a bear basically means instant death. You're the one. Learn new skill, climbing. Current level, 1. Not bad, found the first prey.
猎物找到了，
Let's start with these 2 deer today.
这2头鹿开刀吧。
Wait, why is there no sound of footsteps when Sushin walks? I turned my phone volume all the way up and still can't hear it. Going to catch deer in broad daylight. These things are very alert. Seriously, Sushin really makes absolutely no sound when walking. Is he part cat or something? I strongly suspect it. Sushin secretly learned the assassin's stealth skill. That's just too absurd. Three meters? This distance is still a bit short, but if there's cover, maybe I can try.
可以试试。
Right now. Give it to me. Nice, got the first prey of the day. Everyone, we can improve our meal at noon. Congratulations, Ding, you hunted a female deer. Triggered 10,000 X return. Yanshao Kingdom will receive 10,000 magnetic deer. Notification, you have earned 20 hunting points. The leaderboard has been refreshed. You are now ranked first on the leaderboard. Current points, 36. You have completed this week's hunting mission. No penalty will be triggered. Professor Lee. Contestant Suhan has completed this week's mission. Why didn't he bring the prey back to the safe house? Instead, he headed deeper into the mountains, which are more dangerous. Isn't that too risky? Suhan is by no means a reckless person. He observed from the trees just now. He confirmed there are no bears in this area. He's walking around with prey that has such a strong scent. The only possibility is he's deliberately trying to lure those two poisonous. Before the system shuts down, activate the 72 skills. Detected that the host is disguising. Congratulations, you have learned the passive skill, Disguise Effect. The higher your skill proficiency, the stronger the disguise effect you create. You can use the environment to disguise yourself more skillfully. A great skill. Dealing with big guys will be much easier from now on. You have been spotted by an unknown creature. Danger perception experience gained. That was fast. Cunning bastard. Let's see who can outplay whom. Danger perception experience +1. Danger perception has been upgraded. Currently at LV6. Don't come closer. Don't you come closer. Don't you come closer. Well done. Notice, the gray wolf is intimidated by your presence. Its combat power drops sharply. Detected that the host is using a wooden spear to kill enemies. Congratulations. You have learned the passive skill, Wooden Spear Technique. Congratulations, you have hunted a gray wolf. Triggered 10,000 X return. Yanshao Country will receive 10,000 gray wolf carcasses. Notice you have gained 40 points. The hunting points leaderboard has been refreshed. You are still in first place with 76 points. Good harvest today. Going home was too exciting. Sushin's acting is truly Oscar-worthy. That gray wolf probably never imagined that it would be killed by an injured prey, turning the tables on it. Show weakness to the enemy. Kill with one strike. This is the wisdom of a top-tier hunter. Contestant Suhan, within half an hour, killed 2 fierce beasts in a row. He now firmly holds first place on the Jihang board with 76 points, leaving the second place far behind by several times. This road is probably level 70. This gray wolf weighs at least 90 jin. Carrying it back together is too unrealistic. The smell is too strong. It could easily attract other beasts. We need to hide the wolf first. At this stage, only someone with this kind of presence could be a bear. This sound is unmistakably a bear. Contestant Suhan not only didn't avoid it, but dropped the wolf he'd just caught and walked toward the bear. Sushen, stay calm. That's a bear. That stick in your hand won't work. Come back, ha ha ha! This Yan Xiaoguo has lost his head. He doesn't actually think he can drive off a bear with a wooden stick, does he? Wolves are cunning. They wouldn't fight a bear to the death in broad daylight, unless there's a reason they can't back down. So it was to protect their cubs. The grizzly spawned last night. The wolf pack had to attack early to protect their young. The bloodstains west of there that day were probably from a large predator. The beginner period is over. These creatures are truly fully active now. Rushing in now to scavenge is too dangerous. I don't have a proper weapon in hand. If that agile grizzly locks onto me, I'm in trouble. Fall back for now. I'll come back with a good weapon to deal with you. If I can get a fur coat before winter, and stock up 100 pounds of meat. This winter will be comfortable. Finally done. I need to head into the mountains this afternoon to find some fruit wood. If I just use regular wood to smoke the meat, the flavor probably won't be great. This meat is delicious. The texture is fine and tender. It even has a hint of nutty sweetness. It's way better than that tough, gamey wolf meat. That grizzly bear is a big problem. Standing up, it's over 2 meters tall. With just the axe in my hand, taking it head-on would be suicide. How deep would I have to dig a trap? 3 meters or 4? Even if it fell in, ordinary wooden spikes wouldn't pierce its thick hide, unless I could strike from above, using a wooden spear to take it down directly. I'm still first. With 76 points, second place has become Lai Ye from Wugo, only 2 points behind me. It seems he's also taken down an impressive kill. As we can see, Lai Ye from the Wugo region just successfully hunted a wild goat. His score is closing in on our Suhan. Quite a few people online are already celebrating early. As a wilderness master, Lai Ye's strength is indeed not to be underestimated. Capturing the goat not only earned him points, but according to the rules, it will also return the corresponding recognition to the citizens of Mu. Eat up, temporary immigrants. The core zone has already taken the fresh mutton first. These are your rations for today, Mr. Richard. These flavors are too strong. I used to be a cook. Can I handle this? You're only a low-tier immigrant now. You have no right to be picky. If you don't take it, give it to others. We'll take it. In comparison, our Yanxiao kingdom has already begun implementing a fair, public lottery system, ensuring every family can receive fresh meat supplies every month. Yes, as long as Suhan keeps gathering resources in the wasteland realm, our supplies will flow endlessly. This fair distribution system lets everyone see hope. For smoked meat to taste good, fruit wood is naturally essential. I've never been to the far south before. I hope I can find suitable trees. Smoked meat can't use wood with lots of branches or pine. Otherwise, the black smoke is too heavy. If only I could find oak or hickory. The left side is all cloudy mountains. Although Cloud Mountain autumn fruits can stop coughs and reduce phlegm, they can't be used for smoking meat. If we really can't find oak trees, using maple trees works just as well. Wait, could this be... Oh my god, guys. We've hit the jackpot. I found treasure. Haha, no mistake about it. This is the double cassia tree. This is a real treasure. Not only is it rich in various trace elements, long-term use can also reduce the risk of frostbite. Now, given the long winter here, if we could turn this into money back home, it would be a huge help. We can't cut the trunk. Otherwise, the tree can't withstand the low temperatures and will freeze to death. Only stepping on side branches and stripping partial bark is enough. Let's dig up a few seedlings and transplant them near the shelter. Could this be cinnamon? Not according to Suhan's description. This is a mutated double cassia. Professor Lee, isn't cinnamon a tall tree? The wild frontier is so cold. How could this plant exist here? This is the wonder of the wild frontier. Double cassia grows faster when it snows in winter. It can ward off cold and prevent freezing. Yanxiao Kingdom now has 5 months of winter a year. With it, the masses gain another top-tier spice to ward off the cold. Spice trade used to be influenced by external markets. This time, Yanxiao Kingdom finally holds the initiative itself. Could this flower be that thing? My god, we're really about to get rich this time. It really is kudzu root. Brothers, we've struck it rich again! Sure enough, it's kudzu root. Looks like they're pretty big too. But the backpack's already full now. I need to head back and smoke the meat first. I'll come back with a big shovel to dig them up later. You all might not know this, but kudzu root is a plant of the legume family. It's both a medicinal herb and a food source. Though it's fibrous and hard to digest, its starch content is extremely high, and it stores incredibly well. Sliced and dried, it can last a year. Once winter passes, This will definitely be Suhan's best dried ration for wilderness exploration. I have to say, areas near water sources are just rich in resources. Suhan's choice of location is incredibly sharp. Too bad there's so little salt. There's no way to cure all this meat with it. I can only rely on these natural spices and smoking to preserve the meat. The brick kiln is too small for smoking meat. I'll dig a half-meter deep pit and stack mud bricks around it to make a simple tandoor oven. No need to worry about rain from now on. It can even serve as a root cellar in winter. I'm a genius. Right now, this is exhausting day after day. No wonder ancient people tamed animals to ride. If only I could get a bear to ride. That would be so comfortable. Forget about the bear. But those 2 wolf pups from this morning, if they weren't eaten by the bear, I could bring them back and raise them. Maybe it would actually trigger the system's taming skill. I'll go check on them tonight when I'm free. For now, I'll dig up some kudzu roots. First one's done. Keep going. I can't take it anymore, guys. Does anyone get me? The more kudzu I dig, the more there is. Now I've even dug up the kudzu ancestor. I really can't dig anymore today. Let's stop here. Even if I dig up more, I can't carry it all back. Looks like our Sushin finally met his lifelong rival today. Haha, the viewers are all teasing him. Around here, it's almost been dug into trenches by Su Shen. Yeah, no one expected that Su Han, who conquered the wilderness, would end up exhausted by a single root. But this also shows that the resources of this land are far richer than we imagined. Smells great, brothers. This is as soft and sticky as a potato. Amazing. Our meals are getting more varied day by day. It seems Suhan's dinner not only satisfied his own stomach, but also made viewers worldwide envious. Not just high-protein wolf and deer meat, now he's added high-starch kudzu root. Suhan's quality of survival right now is absolutely far ahead of all the other contestants. What's going on? How did I drop to 5th place? I stayed up all night just to get 1 kill. And they caught up and surpassed me this fast? Fine, that's one thing. But how did Kui Guanghen from Zhiguo manage to hunt a wild boar? Let me see what exactly makes you better than me. This is impossible. He's practically a superhuman, without a doubt. This week's champion will definitely be this Yanxiao kingdom. This man's terrifying hunting skills. Even Grandpa Lai is far inferior. Dude, are you serious? How did you hide underwater? That works too.
也行。
Does that even count as hunting? I don't accept this. It's pure luck. Professor Lee. Contestant Kui Guanghe usually performs so poorly. How did he manage to take down a wild boar? This is actually a ridiculous coincidence. Let's take a look at the footage. Provided by a concerned viewer, he relied on that sheer desperation, waving around wildly with that special odor, which accidentally startled the little boar into a panic, causing it to fall and kill itself. Although he's willing to go all out. Cutting corners only works for a short time, in the wild realm without real strength. Once you get sick, you'll still be eliminated. Everyone has just entered the wild realm now. 1 week is barely enough, but autumn is almost over. Without enough food and cold weather supplies, winter means only one path, death. The level 13 night vision is indeed useful, although it has no color. Within 6 meters, it's no different from daytime. This one is a female wolf that was devoured by a grizzly bear. What about the other male wolf? Did it just run away and abandon its cubs? So it actually fought off the grizzly bear at the cost of its life. but it died here from its injuries. Oh, I actually found them. Not bad. You two can open the door for me from now on. Forget it. A person should have some limits. I don't need these 2 pelts for a mattress. Let you rest in peace. Host detected. Obtained 2 tameable gray wolf cubs. Not counted toward hunting points currently. Today was really worth going out. Not only did I get 2 free guard pets, I also unlocked a taming opportunity. How delightful, oh my! I thought Suhan was going to raid the grizzly bear tonight. I didn't expect him to go rob a wolf den instead. And he successfully adopted 2 little wolf cubs. Contestants from other countries. Can't even solve their food and clothing problems now. Living in constant fear every day. But our contestant Suhan has already started raising pets in the wild. This is simply amazing. You're this small and already want to go against me. You've really got some nerve. That's more like it. I need to show you who's boss around here.
才是这儿的老大。
After a nap, he'll have forgotten about you 2 little ones. Cubber 1 not yet tamed. Current progress 12%. Cubner 2 not yet removed from the list being tamed. Current progress 28%. Progress is pretty fast. Almost forgot. I haven't given you names yet. What should I name you? This one's a bit rebellious, the gray one. From now on, I'll call you Big Gray. You with a bit of white. You seem a bit silly, so I'll call you Erha. Today, I'll smoke all the meat. Once I'm done with this, I'll head into the mountains for that bear. The weather's getting colder and colder. I could use a fur blanket. This much in less than 2 days. Just this one fish alone must weigh 5 pounds. Not bad, a nice bonus. I'll stew some soft-shell turtle soup tonight. So many fish every day. Smoking them all isn't a long-term solution. Better to dig a pond and raise them. Keep them as a live food source for winter, and they can breed too. That's not a bad idea. Eat slowly. Tastes good, right? Remember the food guarding rule clearly. I let you eat. Only then can you eat. That's more like it. Now you know who's the boss. You little one are quite clever. Born to be a dog. No effort at all. Suhan's taming method is truly simple and direct. Extremely effective. The audience in the bullet comments is almost laughing to death. This is very professional canine domestication. In a wolf pack, the alpha wolf has absolute control over food distribution. Suhan must use this method to establish his absolute authority until I met my master. Only then did I learn what rules mean. Erha's eyes are so clear. Obey and you get meat. He's the truly smart one. Everyone jokes. Whether Erha has husky blood? If trained this way, 2 months later, these 2 wolves will probably be more obedient than pet dogs. Indeed, 2 highly intelligent wolves can be tamed into capable assistants. Yanchao Kingdom's survival points gain another layer of security. You're truly a natural pet master. Well, even without salt, the flavor is excellent. From now on, smoke the meat to this standard. Today is the 6th day. By tomorrow, my physique will get a boost. I wonder what effect it will have. Professor Wei, do you think Sushen's idea of digging a pond to raise fish is reliable? Not only is it reliable, but the approach is very clear. The key to digging a pond in the wild is location and ecology. The water source must be flowing water. Otherwise, stagnant water goes bad and lacks oxygen, and the fish simply can't survive. I believe in Suhan's knowledge base. Since he's taken action, he's absolutely confident. Still no suitable spot for digging a fish pond. Am I just going to give up like this? Since I'm already here. Let's go a bit further. Consider it a trip to search for new supplies. There's actually a river here. So where does it flow? So that's how it is. This gully on the south side of the high slope turns out to be the downstream of this river. It seems this small river still ends at that big lake. If I can connect the water source, not only can I dig a fish pond right at my doorstep, I can also open up fertile farmland by the river. All for farming and raising fish. I'm doing it. Yan Xiao truly cannot understand. There's clearly plenty of food. Yet he's wasting his strength here. Haha, the fish in the lake can't be caught all. He has a 50-meter fishing line but won't catch big fish. Instead, he's digging a fish pond. Once he's exhausted, Xiongjun will eat him from behind. Watching these ridiculous remarks, the Yanxiao Kingdom audience was amused. Someone directly retorted, "May I ask what your contestants' scores are? They didn't even make the top 3, did they? Still hiding in a cave to survive." Thinking Suhan is wasting his effort, only short-sighted plunderers would think that. Although Sushen is suffering now, once this river is opened up, not only can he farm and raise fish, with Sushen's strong carpentry skills, he can fully use the river water as a power source. To make a hydraulic drum release machine, graphite-breaking hammer, even a spinning wheel. These words are truly mind-blowing. Even those foreign audiences who kept mocking should now understand how shallow their own thoughts are. Half a morning has passed. The canal has only extended 3 meters, but there's still a distance to the main river channel. The underground conditions are too complex, but we must lay the foundation. That way, even next year's rainy season won't wash it away. Not using such convenient river water is simply a waste of nature's gifts. The workshop definitely needs to be built, and we should use autumn to search for wheat outside. Rapeseed and soybeans. With soybeans, we can make soy sauce, bean paste, and tofu. Then we'll build a mill by the river. When free, grind tofu and boil soy milk to drink. Just thinking about it is exciting. But to live a good life, I can't cultivate right now. Ha! This enhanced physique is nice, but moving such giant boulders is still too much. Though keeping you here to block mountain floods is just right. I just need to hollow out the middle. Open up for me. Finally done. Easy, easy. I know you're starving. Food's coming right up. Good, obedient ones get meat. Eat up.
肉吃，吃吧。
First place, Suhan with a far leading score. Second place, Lai Ye with 42 points. You talk fast, but you're still far off. Today I need to make a push and dig out the fish pond. Let it sit for 2 days and it'll be ready to use. Tomorrow I'll go to the woods and catch some big game. Damn, is Sushen a human excavator? He dug a pit this big in just over 2 hours. His stamina is ridiculous. The 50-flower snake gall is that strong? Just checking in for a week straight. The physique enhancement effect can't be this insane. Could it be the 50-flower snake gall he took before? The medicinal effect remained in his body. Today, with the physique enhancement, it was fully activated. The anti-corrosion and netting are all done. Next, I just need to dig the water channel. Then I can fill the fish pond with water. Digging straight into the river channel is too risky for flooding. If the water rises, the shelter would be flooded. Firing a clay pipe and inserting it into the river is the safest method. That's the safest way. Dear viewers, Suhan really managed to make the clay water pipe. This craftsmanship. It's like it was made in a modern factory. Absolutely incredible. The clay pipe ensures a steady water flow. Just block the inlet with a stone, and it'll prevent clogging. Suhan's survival wisdom is truly awe-inspiring. Once the sediment settles, the water will be clear. Later, I'll need to transplant some water plants and snails. Once there are more fish, I might even catch some tasty bass to raise here. It's only 4 p.m., but the sky is already pitch black. The days are getting shorter. That will seriously affect other contestants' gathering efficiency. But for me, the impact is 0. While sleeping, I boil tree bark in a pot. Once I've twisted enough hemp rope, I'll be able to do so much more. You little rascal. I haven't disciplined you for half a day, and you're already going crazy. Are you really a wolf? You're full of energy. You love wrecking the place and act way too familiar. You've got the whole husky package down, huh? Be good and have fun. Try to grow up fast. Our sled and llama will depend on you in the future. Contestant Ding Wuguo also successfully shot a wolf. He made it to the top of the leaderboard. His hunting score is currently 82 points. Gotta say, the star contestant really has some skills. Chen Shimin surprisingly has over 40 points across the board. In that case, I need to step up my game tomorrow too. This first place reward. I don't want to hand it over to anyone else. I did it. I'm the first place. Cheer for me, viewers of the wronged nation. Yan Xiaohuo, you brat. Open your eyes wide. See who's the true king of this wilderness. Professor Li is here. He got first place by trapping a she-wolf. Now the viewers of the wronged nation are mocking him online, saying Su-Han's silence these past 2 days means he's given up. What do we make of this? Li is too eager for quick success. He even got injured during the trapping process. And this trapping method of his, any sharp-eyed person can see. It's clearly borrowed from Su-Han's earlier moves. Haha, Yan Xiaoguo, you brat, 2 days of silence. He's definitely scared and backed down. Afraid that Su Shen spent these 2 days digging a pond, planning to raise fish. He's living comfortably on a warm bed, without even a decent shelter. It's just that Su Shen kills wolves like slaughtering chickens. Someone lured a wolf, and ended up shredding his own thigh. Hilarious, right? Su-Han is building infrastructure. Once his ecological cycle is complete, hunting will just be a side task. Tomorrow's showdown is the real turning point. So it's around here. The noodles are very fresh. His lair must be nearby. That grizzly bear is huge. Direct combat gives us no chance of winning. We must dig a large trap here. Only by luring him in can we have a chance to take him down. This is bamboo. Heaven is truly helping me. With bamboo, I can make a bow and arrows. Even if it alerts the bear now, I can't worry about that anymore. Not good, too much noise. I've alerted Brother Bear. Don't rush, Brother Bear. I'll be back. You must wait for me. He didn't chase after me. As long as I follow the lake shore to the left, I can safely return to the shelter. Without metal, stone arrowheads are the only choice. Black obsidian is too hard to find. I have to settle for the next best option and look for sharp, hard enough broken stones. Found the first piece of stone. All materials are ready. Go back and process it. My powerful tool is about to be born. Professor Li, if I remember correctly, making a bamboo bow takes at least 1 to 2 months. But judging by Su Shen's look, he seems to want to use it today. Can this quick-made bow really be used in actual combat? Bing bing, you've hit the nail on the head with that question. Although the quick-made bow has a short lifespan, and its performance isn't very stable, and it's extremely easy to fail during production, its killing power is immense. As long as it can hold up for 20 minutes, that's enough for contestant Su-Han. With Su-Han's strength as a god-tier craftsman, making it is no challenge at all. My only worry is him going to hunt that grizzly bear. Bears have thick skin and tough flesh, and a few heavy hits won't bring them down. I hope he doesn't just charge straight at it, but instead uses traps to slowly hunt it down. Yeah, if only we could call him. I'd really want to advise my idol. Since he already has a strong bow, he could easily win the championship by hunting a few wild wolves. Why does he have to risk his life against that massive grizzly bear? Finally done. Next is tuning and reinforcing. Detected host shooting arrows. Congratulations, you've learned the passive skill, archery. Note, the higher your archery level, the higher your accuracy. Good. Next I'll make some... Bear bro, don't rush. I'll play with you this afternoon. And while I'm at it, I can give Erha something too. To avenge Dahui's parents? Alright, next is the arrowhead. Detected that the host is making... stone tools. Congratulations, you've learned the skill. Stone tool making. The higher this skill's proficiency, the faster you'll be at making stone tools. This fragment is pretty good. With a little processing, it can be used. All 12 arrowheads have been ground with grooves. As long as it hits, no matter how thick his hide is, he'll lose a layer of skin. It's already 1:30, no wonder I'm starving. Once I got absorbed, I went half a day without eating. You two should get some fresh air too. You must be starving. Once you're full, we start work. Challenging a bear with a bamboo bow and arrow? Ridiculous, he's never practiced archery a single day. I bet he'll miss on his first shot. Then get scared off by the grizzly. The arrowhead is a bit too heavy. The arrow shaft is still a bit light. I need to adjust it to be precise. A tiny error leads to a huge miss. Done. The quality is surprisingly good. Grizzly, it's time we settled our score. Su Shen is invincible, taking on a grizzly alone. Let's see who's the true king of the wild, Professor Lee. Su Shen's craftsmanship is amazing, but he's just an ordinary college student after all. He's never had any experience with archery or hunting. Can he really use this bow well? Yeah, archery is a real hard skill. It takes thousands upon thousands of repetitions to build muscle memory. And in the wild, you're facing moving beasts. Once a grizzly is provoked, the consequences would be disastrous. Su Han's move is indeed too risky. Are you scared? How could I not be? Professor, Su Shen has never even touched archery. The officials just sent out a notice, saying he used to be just an ordinary student. So what? At first, the officials said he was physically useless too, and yet he could hunt with just pebbles. Look, Su Shen is starting to practice now. You're not going to say... Su Shen is just practicing his feel, are you? He hasn't even used a real bow yet. Why can't he practice? Real bows are too precious. He's reluctant to waste them. He's only using a practice stick to grind his proficiency. A genius's thinking isn't something ordinary people can understand. Trust me, Su Shen is perhaps simulating in his mind his battle against the grizzly bear. Archery experience plus 40. At this rate, he'll break level 10 in 2 hours. Not enough. Reality is too precious. The margin for error must be pushed to the absolute limit. Archery skill reached level 15. 100% hit rate within 30 meters. Weak point accuracy at 98%. Movement has no effect on aim. Finally achieved a 100% hit rate. This is the true strength of the king of hunting. Fresh paw prints. Looks like this guy was just here. Saves me from having to hunt you down, you big bear. Detected, host is setting a trap. Congratulations, you've learned the new passive skill, trap. Bears and wolves are both clever. Once tricked, they'll change direction. Better to prepare several to be safe. Seems it's nearby. Good chance. A head-on fight won't work. I'll just have to blind you first. Then make sure you can't call out. Brother Long, I'm right here. Look this way.
往这儿看。
Oh, Brother Bear. How'd you fall into the pit? Is your brain not working too well? Sorry about this, Bear.
给我住！
The arrow's power is still too weak. Relying on the line alone won't stop him easily. I have to take away his strength first. Big Bear, I'm right here.
我在这儿呢。
That was too close. This grizzly is like a heavy armored tank. If Su Han were even a step slower, he'd be torn apart. Wait, look, the grizzly's slowing down. Su Han is deliberately draining his stamina. Here's my chance. Fall down now. Don't chase a cornered foe. The beast's counterattack is the most deadly. We must not be careless. Important notice. Su Han from Yanxiao Kingdom successfully defeated the fierce beast. As the first contestant to defeat a fierce beast, the grizzly bear. He will receive an intelligence reward, a stat reward, and a survival points reward. We won! We won! An undisputed first place. I am the champion. Cheer for me, viewers of the Empire! Even if the Yanxiao contestant also caught a wolf, there's no way he can surpass me. The Yanxiao contestant repelled a grizzly bear. A grizzly bear? Oh my god, how is this possible? How could he do this to such a monster? He must be cheating. Is he really a blue star human? You will receive the following rewards. You have received a piece of intelligence. All officially registered. Adult citizens of your nation will receive a basic physical fitness subsidy. A targeted enhancement reward. Doctor, a miracle has happened. His heartbeat has stabilized again. What? Hurry! Continue the rescue! So that's how it is. Then we really should thank this savior. If it weren't for him, the patient just now would have been in danger. If we hadn't left back then, we'd have gotten a share of this reward too. It's all that trader's fault, tricking us into defecting to another country. The wild boy earned more survival points. If this big bear triggers a 10,000x multiplier, many people could get a piece of the meat. It's actually 20,000 grizzly bears. Didn't they say it'd be 10,000x? Damn it! Let the Yangjiao Nation contestant repel the grizzly bear beasts, triggering the 20,000x reward. Professor, am I seeing this right? 20,000 grizzly bears. But isn't the base return 10,000x? You've been so busy lately you forgot the announcement. 10,000x is the base. The multiplier increases with the contestant's experience and performance. I think 20,000x is Sushen's performance, winning the respect of the global wilderness survival competition. Those who blindly defected to other nations, giving up their Yanxiao Nation identity, must be kicking themselves now. The more arrogant they were when spreading rumors about Yanxiao Nation, the more pathetic they are now squatting in those shabby shacks outside. Whether they regret it, we don't know. But after today's test, the screened unstartled duck eggs have entered the livelihood distribution. Our fellow survivors in major shelters each got 1 egg. Even I ate one, and it was especially fragrant. I earned the special title, King of Hunting. All attributes +2, all attributes boosted, even my physical condition improved across the board. This reward came just in time. I found high-quality wild oats, brothers. Buddy, I really need to go farming tomorrow. We've got oats now. Oats are a staple food. Suhan, the ceiling of wild crabs. Professor, did you see what that thing just was? That scene was too intense, but contestant Suhan seemed to shoot it without even looking. I didn't see clearly, but I can guess. If I'm not mistaken, it should be a wolverine, commonly known as the flat-headed brother of the wild. This guy is small, but he doesn't care about life or death. If he's not convinced, he'll fight. Even facing a tiger, the wolverine dares to fight. Then isn't contestant Suhan in great danger? Come on, bring it! Points +40. Trying to steal my prey? You're not worthy. Though the slaughter level has been raised to level 12, using an axe is still too laborious. I'll have to polish a short knife when I have time. I've gotten so much meat at once. The venison and wolf meat at home are still piled up. How should I store it all? Looks like smoking is the only option. What I risked my life to borrow is something you can touch? Points +40. Dear viewers, the hunting mission has officially ended. Our contestant Suhan from Yanyan Kingdom, with an absolute advantage of 256 points, has claimed the championship of this hunt. Not only that, the game even issued a punishment notice. Those contestants who tried to slack off during the mission all paid an extremely painful price. The cold resistance of adult males in Qi Kingdom has decreased. The whole place is filled with wailing. Peacock Kingdom is even worse off. Their intelligence was directly deducted by 3 points. This is the cruelty of the wilderness survival game. Cutting corners will only lead to self-destruction. On the other hand, our Yanyan Kingdom, because of Suhan's outstanding performance, directly received a 10-point survival bonus. This is the confidence a hero brings. Finally, this hunt is over. My bones are about to fall apart. Razor and mirror, haha, what great luck. I thought from now on I'd always have to shave with that heavy stone axe. Cleaning my face is much easier now. And 2 pounds of white sugar. This is a real treasure. This is high-purity salt. The resource point turned out to be salt. These past days, to save salt, I didn't even dare sprinkle much on my roasted meat. Without enough salt intake, my body would eventually break down from the intense labor. With this salt deposit, not only can I replenish what my body needs, I can also pickle vegetables. I can perfectly smoke and preserve these hundreds of pounds of meat. No more worrying about them rotting. Stay calm. I can't rush. Tomorrow, I not only have to march 16 kilometers, the oil extraction task is extremely tough. Tonight, within 2 hours, I must completely dismantle and move all the remaining parts. That was a good sleep. Dahui, you're usually so aloof, aren't you? Why did you climb onto the bed today? System, open the taming interface. Taming progress, 72%. The progress actually shot up to 72%. It was only 40 yesterday. Your pet Dahui noticed the smell of blood on you, worried about your safety. Dahui remembered his late parents, afraid you would leave him too. The progress jumped significantly. So you were worried about me after all? What a tsundere little one. The temperature dropped sharply today. I need to hurry and dig Yan back out. Otherwise, that meat will go bad if left out too long. Wait for me to come back and make you something delicious. So salty. And there's not even a hint of sour or bitter impurities. The purity of this salt is astonishingly high. This bag weighs at least dozens of pounds. Use it sparingly. It's enough to last the whole winter. I need to hurry back. The bear meat can't wait. First, break it into pieces the size of red dates. Remove the impurities, then break it into soybean-sized pieces. That way it dissolves quickly when boiled. 5 layers of filtration? Even though there's no cotton, it's more than enough to filter out the coarse salt and sand. As soon as this first batch of pure brine boils down and crystallizes, I can start smoking the bear meat right away. The cleaner the filtration, The safer the meat curing will be later, and the meat won't spoil as easily. This ice is really tasty. There's not even a hint of fishy smell. It's full of chewiness. What a pity. If only I had 2 tiles of baijiu to go with this dish, it'd be perfect. If only I could find sweet potatoes in this desolate wilderness. That'd be great for brewing liquor. The vines could even be eaten as a vegetable. But without any intel to guide me, it'd be like looking for a needle in a haystack. The flavor is very pure. It can be used to cure the meat. Please, give me a little. You despicable bastard, how dare you steal my meat? You have no shame. Perfect. Ugh, disgusting. This smell is way too strong. If I sleep in these clothes, I'll definitely be woken up by the stench. It seems tomorrow I'll have to find a way to get some soap. It's essential for washing clothes and daily cleaning. What's wrong with you, Erha? I finally get an easy day today. Can't you just let me sleep a bit longer? If you like playing, then go play outside to your heart's content. Oh no, something's wrong. Could that silly dog have run into a wild beast? Ha ha ha, you're something else, Erha. Good thing it only bit the tail fur. If it had bitten your paw, you'd be crippled for life. The indoor storage temperature is too high. A single wooden crate outside isn't nearly enough. Looks like it's time to expand. I need to build 2 new rooms. One for food, one for miscellaneous items. But first I need to make soap to wash these blood-stained clothes. Birch ash is rich in potassium carbonate. This strong alkali is pure enough. Next is boiling the fat. Brine-cured fat is too expensive. I'll use this wolf's fat instead. Detected, host is making soap. Congratulations, you've learned a new skill, natural refinement. Note, the higher your proficiency in this skill, the higher your success rate. Though the bloodstains won't come out. At least the smell is completely gone. I can't wear this out on a long trip without washing it properly. This weather is really frightening. If another 20 days pass, it'll probably start snowing heavily. I need to hurry. Expanding on both sides not only saves building one wall, but also acts as insulation for the main bedroom. Foundation's done. Next is chopping trees and building. The newly learned focus skill is incredibly strong. The same method, yet work efficiency improved by 30%. Raise 5 passive skills to level 20 or above. Only then can I set out. Breathing, hiking, sleeping, night vision, and gathering just fill the quota. Too bad I couldn't set out yesterday due to cognitive issues. Otherwise, I could have saved a lot of time. So focus has side effects like this. I almost got myself into trouble. I must never overexert myself like this again. I need to do it in stages. I should take it easy tomorrow. Counting the time. The muddy water in the pond should be ready by now. Tomorrow I'll scatter fish in the pond. Luckily, there are plenty of fish stored in the fish tower. That's settled then. Congratulations, leader. New skill, massage. It seems I need to connect with the tactics department. Have them bring in professionals to teach me some practical skills, like professional massage and relaxation, traditional Chinese medicine, and martial arts to boost combat power. Is anyone from the Yanxiao Nation here? Tomorrow I want to learn a martial art. Please arrange someone to connect with me then. Leader Mr. Su has sent a request. He hopes to connect tomorrow to learn martial arts. He wants to learn martial arts. But at his age, starting to train now. Can he really make it? Age isn't the problem. Besides, he's taken the warrior snake gallbladder. In ancient times, this thing would be a miraculous treasure that transforms one's body. Besides, this kid picks up everything fast. Maybe he'll grasp it quickly. In my opinion, let's just go along with him. Then Master Bai, who do you think we should find? Call Mr. Su. The martial arts schools of our Yanxiao kingdom are as numerous as the stars. What do you think of the thunderclap palm? This skill trains both inside and out. Channeling chi can make fists hard as steel, practical and easy to learn. Perfect for him right now. The thunderclap palm is indeed a good skill. Then we'll follow your judgment, Master Bai. Arrange it right away. Connect on time tomorrow. It's not going to rain again tonight, is it? It really is raining. We need to move the house inside quickly. It's already below freezing. The crazy weather in Manhuang Street is truly ridiculous. I should find time to stock up on some charcoal. Otherwise, we won't make it through this winter. Ding detected that the host is farming fish. Congratulations on learning the new skill, fish pond farming. And the fish pond farming interface is now unlocked. Note, once the skill exceeds level 10, the fish you raise will gain a special accelerated growth effect. Accelerated growth also shortens the growth cycle. System, isn't this ability of yours way too overpowered? The ecological environment is mediocre. Seems we're missing bottom-dwelling organisms that purify algae. Right, let's add some river snails. It actually works. Now I don't even need to keep an eye on it all day. It's practically an automatic money machine. Since I've got nothing better to do, why not take this chance to contact home? Just let me see what martial arts the country has prepared. Reporting, Su-Han has sent a connection request. He hopes to conduct research now on the teaching of traditional national martial arts. Hello, Mr. Z. The purpose of inviting you here this time should have been communicated to you by Shaoli, right? So is it difficult or not? Chief, the difficulty is beyond ordinary. For the safety of the nation. Even if you asked for my life, I'd have no problem. But martial arts can't be learned in a single day. Especially when the other party has no martial arts foundation at all. The method of channeling ki, the meridian pathways. Points to note. It's no problem if I can guide you in person. But we only have 30 seconds on the call. That's nowhere near enough to learn anything. Please don't blame me. Don't rush just yet. Our contestant here has always been exceptionally clever. Maybe she has some way to handle this. Is the master who will teach martial arts ready? If so, please don't worry about the time, nor about whether I can learn it. Just do as I say, first of all. Please, master, don't be impatient. First, write down all the martial arts essentials and precautions, as completely as possible on paper. That way, during the video call, I can memorize all of it. Next, please demonstrate. Show me the way you exert force and the effect of your strikes. Let me see it. That way, 30 seconds will be enough. Brilliant. Using text and diagrams shown over video. She's an incredibly sharp-minded person. Chief, I'll go prepare right away. Same call. I see. Channeling chi is like waving a hand ready at will. I have 50 snake gallbladders and the system's enhancement. He can directly skip the steps of training his body. He starts practicing right away. Watch closely, everyone. This is the thunderclap fist. It emphasizes the unity of strength and breath. Still as a maiden. Swift as thunder. Professor Lee. Contestant Su-Han has been practicing blindfolded for 10 minutes now. Do you think that in just 30 seconds of instruction, he can truly master this profound martial art? Although this defies the conventions of traditional martial arts, contestant Su-Han has always been able to work miracles. All we can do is wait quietly. The Yanxiao people are just daydreaming, if he can really do it. I'll live stream myself doing a handstand and walking 3 laps around the square. If he loses, he'll become a tiger's meal. Detected, host is practicing martial arts. Congratulations, you've learned a new skill, martial arts. Practice must be consistent. Check in daily for 1 week, and you'll get a chance at enlightenment. Notice, your 5 billion level has been upgraded. Current level, LV2. So this is what it feels like. What, he's already found his breath? How is that possible? From when I taught him the martial arts manual until now, it's only been about 10 minutes. 10 minutes isn't even enough to cook a meal. He really is a monstrous prodigy. Sushen actually learned it. A normal person needs 3 years. Sushen got the basics in just a few hours. Where's that guy who said he'd apologize publicly? Come out and keep your promise. Not bad, let's call it a day here. I'm really hungry. Martial arts really burns through food. 2 pounds of bear meat, 2 pounds of fish, a full 4 pounds of meat just to barely fill my stomach. If I ate steamed buns instead, how many would I need? Tomorrow I need to go harvest that patch of oats. The weather's unpredictable. If it rains, we're in trouble. My backpack is too worn out. I'll use this newly woven bamboo basket. You 2 little rascals can come along too if you want. You're stuck at home wrecking the place every day. Might as well take you out to see the world. I'm counting on you 2 to catch wild rabbits for me later. Let's go. What a great start. We found this many rose hips right after stepping out. Taking these back to brew tea would be amazing. I can also add them to soap to get rid of that wolf grease smell. What's wrong, Big Gray? So it's a green bamboo snake. Non-venomous and a cute mouser. Since you're no trouble, I'll let you go. Nice work, Dahui. You're really alert. Keep it up next time. Looks like we won't make it back by noon. Wild salt wheat sheds its grains easily. We need to hurry. Only pick the full ears that haven't shed. Take them back as seeds to cultivate. Wait, where did Urha run off to? He didn't get lost, did he? Urha, come here. Urha.
Urha!
What the? You can actually hunt? I really misjudged you, boy. You've got some real skill, ha ha ha. Here's your reward. First successful hunt. Keep it up from now on. Full and satisfied, back to work. Let's finish harvesting all this oats before dark.
不说完。
Today is the weekend. Once midnight hits, the second week's system quest will refresh. Last week was hunting. Whatever this week brings, I have to take first place. In the wilderness, the system's intel rewards are too important. This saves me countless hours of searching for resources. Hey friends, though I have a feeling this isn't a hunt, we must be prepared. I've reflected deeply and realized the gap between me and Suhanlai lies in. He never wastes time. This time I won't fall behind. This time, I'll show everyone my true strength. The fight for the championship has only just begun. If only I could have a bite of hometown kimchi. That would be truly perfect. Life is so comfortable now. A brand new week has arrived. This week's task is trekking. All contestants will be randomly teleported to a place 100 kilometers away at 8 a.m. Please return to your shelter within 4 days. The first contestant to return to the shelter will be the champion of this task. The top 15 will receive random rewards. The champion earns the special title Wolf of the Wild. Endurance increases by 3 points. Contestants who fail to return in time will lose 3 points and face a random punishment. Professor Lee, what do you think of this trekking mission? Can Godsu withstand the pressure and win the championship again? Haha, I think there's absolutely no pressure. With Godsu's amazing stamina and endurance, 35 kilometers a day is nothing. This mission for him is probably like taking a trip out of town. Maybe he can even collect a large batch of precious supplies on his way back.
批珍贵物资呢。
Long-distance trekking demands extremely high physical strength, high protein, high load combined with high sugar, to ensure he doesn't fall into hunger for a long time. As for equipment, what if I can force my way through these 100 kilometers within a single day? The fewer supplies, the faster the speed. Within 1 day, a quick decisive victory. Professor Lee, do you think Godsu's decision is right? Walking 100 kilometers in 1 day. That's equivalent to 2.5 marathons. He didn't even bring protective clothing or a bow and arrows. Isn't that too crazy? It is a bit crazy, but Godsu doing this surely means he has his own confidence. This week's mission theme is trekking, not moving house. Whoever reaches the finish line in the shortest time, who will be the final champion? The first day is when contestants have the most energy. The lighter the load, the less physical energy is consumed. The more they can use all their explosive power to rush ahead. Besides, he's a man who once defeated a grizzly bear with his bare hands. Even without weapons, wild beasts are absolutely no threat to him. Hiking skill has been upgraded to level 34. Effect: reduces physical energy consumption by 50% and greatly lowers the risk of muscle strain and falls. Oh my god. It's only 9 o'clock now. He actually covered 8 kilometers in 1 hour. Did my idol really bring nothing with him? Just rushing ahead? Don't get too cocky. This is a 100-kilometer long journey. What's the use of running fast now? Only those who can laugh till the end are the true winners.
Yeah.
First place Suhan, 8 kilometers. Congratulations, host. You've completed 15 kilometers. Detected that the host is currently parkouring. Congratulations, you've learned a new skill. Parkour effect improves balance and explosive power. Reduces physical energy consumption. Face danger with composure. This is a great opportunity to speed up. All right, let's go. Go! Damn it, this road is blocked. It seems even the heavens are against me. If I could get down from here, maybe I wouldn't have to take the long way around. Oh my god. I almost thought I was done for just now. But I won. If I take the detour, I'm afraid I won't make it down the mountain before tonight. So I can't stop. I need to keep moving while it's still light out. Don't chase me, damn it. Help, Brother Wolf! Father Wolf! You're my ancestor, okay? Please just let me go. Damn it, let me go. Wait, why is my stomach starting to hurt? Something's wrong. It's that pine tree. Let me go, I'm begging you. Ah, my leg. My leg! My leg! I'm a huge star. How did it come to this? Huh? It doesn't hurt anymore? My wound is healed. Live on and live well. Sir, we hope you won't eat random things from now on. If you don't take this survival game seriously, we will freeze all assets under your name and revoke your family's priority resource guarantee. I understand. I'll definitely run well. I think I just stepped on some kind of slowdown strip. Forget it, keep going. Taking a detour would add at least an hour and a half to the racing task. I don't have time to waste.